YouTube, man, thanks for being here with me. As you can see today, sitting here to my right is Greeno. You may remember him from NFL's Our Take that we did. Also, Sluttiest Bitch in America. What's the
Coon versus Hunter.
Coon versus Hunter and Sponsor and Inmate. All on my other channel, Michael Stroop. Can't miss it. Anyway, he's been gone for a while out of my videos, and there was a reason why. Would you like to touch upon that?
Sure, why not? Well, if anybody who watches these videos watched the NFL YouTube prognosticator videos that we were in with Our Take, they know that I disappeared once before, and I was doing county time.
He was doing time, which we alluded to.
Yes. So eventually my whereabouts were found. I was sitting in a jail cell in the backwoods of Indiana, and I came back, did some more videos. That's where I got the idea of Sponsor an Inmate. That's why we did that. Was from my jail time experience, and
doing county
in the county. Yeah, honey buns every day.
Honey buns.
Yeah,
for the masses.
Yep.
It shall be honey buns.
Yep. So then I disappeared again, and well, you guessed it, I was doing a little more county time, and then I did. Hey, Bunky.
Huh?
Where the hell's my mud jug?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Thank you. Dr. Topper. Been dipping a long time. That's all there is to do. Yeah. There it is. State time at Westville.
Dear God.
Worstville. Whew. But I made it. I'm back. And I am here to do some more videos. It's my buddy Michael Stroop. We've been friends for a while. And
we did county.
We did county. Yep. We met county.
We met in county time.
Yep. We met in county time. But I'm going to do some dip reviews with him. It's a new thing that he started and something I'd like to try out. So
yeah.
He's been doing it for a while, and I like dip. I've been dipping, for quite some time now too. And why not? Why not try a bunch of different kinds? This sounds like fun. I'm definitely willing to do this.
Yes, it's a very good time. And today we will be reviewing, boom, Skoal Extra. Now, the way that I understand this is a mix of apple, berry, and cherry Skoal.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought when I bought it, it was just extra rich. I just thought it was going to taste like Skoal, but a lot more like Skoal. But apparently, it is a multi-flavored dip. So, that's how I tap my cans. Disabled by that. All right, let's get this open. And oh yeah, don't forget, man, we want to talk about packability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, first off,
oh no, that's got a pretty good smell.
yeah, I can smell it from here. It's a real smooth. Yeah, it's a smooth, like almost like a bowl of punch type.
You know what? That's exactly
Juice.
how the guy had stated it earlier.
Yeah.
It smelled quite a bit like fruit punch.
Yeah.
So, let's fill a lip of dip.
Let's pack our lip.
Well, off the go, it does have a
Cool. It's the cool feeling.
yeah, I'm trying to place the fruit.
It's almost like mango, some type of mango or something.
Yeah, maybe. It's got a pretty good fruit flavor.
Mm-hmm.
I really can't put a finger on the exact one. Maybe, I don't know, man. I mean, I can taste a little berry. I can taste a little apple. The cherry ain't really coming through, but
No cherry. You got a can?
Sponsored in large part by Dr. Topper. When you want a refreshing soda or a really good mud jug, reach for a Dr. Topper every single time.
Clover Valley's the one.
Clover Valley, people. Let's allow this to evolve taste-wise, so we can get better to it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. And let's talk about this. You did time in jail. Would you like to go on about that?
Sure. Well, for the new people who are just viewing and just learning who I am, I'm Greeno, and I used to be a bounty hunter, and used to go around and arrest fugitives. I got my own YouTube channel for that. It's called Southern Bounty TV. It was a TV series. It was made for TV series and a YouTube series. And then I kicked in the wrong door in North Dakota, got arrested, and so I did county time and prison time. So I've been on both ends of that system there, and either way it's fucked. But been dipping a long time.
Been dipping a long while now.
And even dipped in prison.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one of the things you do in there. If you want to be cool, you dip.
If you're going to be cool, you got to have a lip full of dip when you're in the big house.
Yep, that's what's hip.
Yeah, that shit is hip.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. Sponsor an inmate. Go check that shit out. That's fucking what it's like, too. You're fucking sitting in there just fucking hating life.
Hating life.
There's this, like that deer.
Yeah, put it in the basket.
That bear was fucking him up. Oh, man, but while I was in prison, check this out. I read this book called Mad Men of History.
Mad Men of History.
Yep.
Really.
And it was written in the 70s by some author named Hook. And it's about people like assassins, tyrants, people throughout history. And there was this one dude called Ivan the Terrible.
I remember Ivan.
Yeah.
He was Russian.
Yeah, he was Russian. And he was such a fucked up person and a leader that he liked to torture people and stuff like that, but then it just progressed and progressed and progressed to he built a big ass skillet frying pan and put it to where people couldn't get out of it, and if just burned people who broke the law, they put them on that skillet and then light a fire under it, and
that's fucking terrible.
Basically melted. Well, then he got bored with that, so then randomly one day he decides that, hey, you, that spectator over there, did you like what you saw? Yeah, that was pretty cool. Great leader. All right, well, you're next. Put him in a cage. And burn them, too. Well, this motherfucker had a big, tall, pencil-looking thing, okay? And he would sit you on it, strip you naked, sit you on it, on your ass, and the pole was greased, so about an hour would go by, it would impale completely through your body. He would let bears loose in the middle of town to fuck people up.
Bastard.
Yeah, like, this dude is like someone that you really would want to have on your side. But then again, he fucked up everybody who was on his side. So.
Well, don't make him leader. That's the lowdown. Yeah, I want someone like that on my side.
Yeah.
I just don't want him a leader over me.
Yeah.
Well, they do what they do. Madmen have their place. But it's not as leader, man.
Been dipping a long time.
Been dipping years now.
Years.
Years and years going by, and I was dipping.
It's what we do in the backwoods of Indiana.
Yeah.
Not much to do.
You don't get much more backwoods in my property.
Yeah.
You just don't.
Smoking and dipping at the same time. Yep.
Yeah. I tell you what would be funny is if we was like really in New York City doing this.
Yep. Yep. You know your backwoods when the cigarettes you smoke are named after your grandma and grandpa. You see?
Paul Mall. Damn. Grandma Mall.
Grandma Mall and Grandpa Paul. P-Paul, me Mall. Yep.
All right, man. Well, the taste is there. I can't recollect it like to juicy fruit. And I really wish I could put my finger on the...
It's a type of candy.
the more prominent flavor.
Peach, maybe?
It might have peach in it. For all I know.
Maybe we should Google it.
We should have did that before we started, though.
Yeah.
I can't go Googling right now, man. That look a little silly. The NFL draft is coming.
I ain't kept up with much college this year because I've been gone.
Yeah.
Any top prospects that you know about?
You know, I'm just speaking on behalf of the Colts here because they need offensive line. And I can't really name you the top offensive lineman out there that would be in this year's draft, but I do know that every year hands us like a handful of them. There's some really damn good ones. I mean, shit, if I was like named the top offensive lineman in history, man, I don't know, like Orlando Pace, man, he was, there was quite a few. What was the one guy, man? The guy that was drafted right before Barry Sanders.
I don't know.
There's some Tony something, man. But he was drafted, man, offensive line, before Detroit picked up Barry Sanders. The guy was a complete bust. The guy was built for it, but had like no talent in it, man. And actually, he retired, man, I do believe. And then he came back and played a year or two for the Colts. And wasn't too bad, man, as a right tackle.
Yeah, we definitely need some offensive line. Colts struggled big time this year.
Yeah, they did, man. Didn't even make the playoffs.
No,
that sucks balls.
That I had hopes, really good hopes, based on their performance the last 3 years with Andrew Luck, just getting one step further in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And then I thought this is the year. Everybody in our prognosticators group said Colts. All the way to the Super Bowl. Green Bay.
Yeah, man, I picked Colts versus the Lions,
Yep.
man. You talk about embarrassing,
Yep.
man. That was a bad prospect.
I picked the Colts versus the Eagles. No, I didn't get anywhere near that. So, but my surprise team did do exactly what I thought they were going to do. The Cardinals. They lost in overtime, in the playoffs. So, that team, once again, next year, that's 3 years in a row, they're going to be a good team again, I think.
I hope, man. I mean, I like the Cardinals. I like Frosty Rucker, man. Big Frosty Rucker. Boom! Man, he's a madman. Frosty Rucker.
Big old boy.
Yeah. I wonder how much dip he could do at one time.
Probably a whole lot. Probably the whole can.
The whole can.
Yeah.
Man, did you see Brett Favre do that? He got a great big old tongue for a while, man, before he went out. It was like, man, that's badass, man.
Wow.
That's some cool ass shit.
Yeah. Go out there and play like that.
That's Brett Favre, man. Brett Favre was a bad son of a bitch. Give him his props. But, let's see, what else needed out there in the NFL?
Well, I don't know. The Eagles need to do something with DeMarco Murray, man. Like, they need to build something around him.
Yeah.
The Cowboys got rid of him, a couple years ago, or last year, to the Eagles, but the Cowboys dominated, when they had him.
Right.
Why would you get rid of that guy? He was the number one running back in the league. He broke Emmitt Smith's records.
Yeah.
And the Cowboys are a running team. They have been a running team. That's what gets them Super Bowls, is being able to run and pass a little bit. Tony Romo's not a bad quarterback, but he's not an elite quarterback. Yeah. But the Eagles, they need to do something, about DeMarco Murray. They need to help him out because they'll go far with him if they do that.
I think another one, something that's needed on the Panthers. What I would see is their strongest thing is also an offensive line and probably a couple good targets to throw to, man.
Yeah.
If they got a good offensive line and a couple good, decent receivers,
yeah, they need some good tight ends.
They would step that whole offense up about 3 degrees, man.
They need a tight end, I think. A good tight end.
And they got, what was his name?
Who is it?
Olsen.
Greg Olsen.
Man, he's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
And he's tight end. He was like their main receiver this year.
Yep, they need one. Yeah. Yep, Jonathan Stewart, the running back. He scored the only touchdown for him in the Super Bowl. Great play, though. Good jump. I don't know, man. Cam Newton, he's got it. They did really well this year. That's Cam. He was looking like the Cam almost in college, winning every game except for one. You know, and then lost the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But that was horrible. That was like that year, you know, when the Broncos went. Peyton Manning, the Broncos, best offense ever. And then, bam, get to the fucking playoff, the Super Bowl, and don't score nothing.
Right.
And Seattle just dominates you. That's like...
You know, I do want to say I called that. I called that before the playoffs. I said, if Peyton Manning comes back and he's any good degree of healthy, he'll take him to the Super Bowl. And he did.
Yep.
You know, I mean...
And when he did, I said it in 2013, I said they're going to go back the next year, you know, and win the Super Bowl. Within the next 5 years, the Broncos are going to win the Super Bowl. And, of course, they didn't. The Colts beat them, you know, and went up against New England.
Yeah.
So that was a surprise to me, especially when the last play of the game, they sacked Peyton Manning.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was just, I was like, wow, this is just, well, Peyton just had, the Colts had it in for him, you know. But then they went back this year and won, so...
Yeah.
Go Peyton Manning, man.
Yeah, I think the defense might have played in, you know, quite a bit. But,
yeah,
you know, on me, I thought the smart money was on Carolina this year.
A lot of people thought that. I was the only person.
That failed completely.
I was the only person out of 10 other ones that were with me when I watched Super Bowl that said Denver. And I got it right.
So, let's get back on the flavor. I'm getting a kick of the peach. I am getting kind of a peach flavor.
Mm-hmm.
I think it probably does have a little bit of peach in there.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? Those peach rings.
Mm-hmm.
Those little candies.
Mm-hmm. The gummy peach?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's what the smell to me is.
Yeah, it's got a good fruit smell. But again, I couldn't really place anything on it as far as the predominant,
Hawaiian punch.
Yeah, it was kind of a good mix. It's got a decent flavor. I wouldn't compare it to the cherry. You know, I mean, I really liked the cherry. The berry wasn't all that, and nor was the apple. But I do want to point out, man, that, that's my personal opinion. I mean, somebody that likes berry or apple may have a differing opinion on that. So don't not buy it because I didn't like it, but more you might want to try it if that's your flavor. You see what I'm at?
Yeah. It's definitely a pinch bettered since 1934.
I was a little bitty dude in 1934.
I'm sure someone's been dipping since 1934.
I bet you they're an old man.
Yep, same shit.
Of course, it could be somebody who's just really old that just started, dipping out the womb.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's people down south like that.
Yeah.
And came out.
Back in hollers.
Brett Favre dip.
Yeah, the Brett Favre of Mississippi. Yeah, he's been dipping a long time.
You know, man, it would be cool to have like a football team called the Dippers, and they
oh, you just hit him.
Don't like that call.
You just hit him with the spit.
Run by somebody, hit him in the eye.
Instead of getting sacked, he got dipped.
Got dipped.
Got dipped.
Dipped him right in the eyeball. Ah! Good times.
He got dipped. That's good. Yep. His ass got dipped.
His ass got dipped.
Trophies got shipped.
Hey, man, we're still waiting for the GK Awards.
Yeah, GeoKnows, geoknows.com. Check out the website. The YouTube Prognosticators group, we came up with this idea for our take, and it was originally supposed to be me and him, and then I went to jail, and GW stepped up and at the last minute and took my place and just rocked it. I mean, he knew what he was talking about. He went right with it, and no questions.
Fulfilled the obligation.
Yep, fulfilled the obligation.
I was very happy that, somebody could set in for you because there wasn't really much of an area to turn.
Yeah, there wasn't. It was like
last GW, not really camera shy, man. He's an actor.
Mm-hmm. He's an actor. Yep. And then, so we were nominated for, you basically made videos about picks and talk a little bit about NFL, add some humor, some stuff like that in there. And I came up with a different channel called The Breakdown, and I was kind of doing it on that. And then we do videos together on each other's show. Well, we got nominated for awards. There's 5 different types of awards you can win, and we got nominated for, him and GW got nominated for Best Duo on one video, And then me, him, and GW got nominated for Best Group Performance. Got nominated for Best Prognosticator and something else. So we're waiting on the GK Awards to find out. Everyone gets to vote on who you think should win out of the nominees.
Yeah.
And we're looking for your vote on that. So go to the Geo Knows Awards, or Geo Knows. What?
No, they were shut down before the Super Bowl. The voting.
It was?
Oh yeah, it's already been done.
Oh,
man. We just don't know the winners yet.
Oh well, we got to figure out the winners. That's what we got to wait on then. Okay, I thought voting was paused.
No.
See, you go to county and you miss out on everything.
You miss it all.
The world changes.
The world changed.
I figured that when I left, they would just stop with the GK Awards in football until I got back out. Shit didn't happen.
No.
So.
Well, what's your deal on this Skoal Extra, man? What's your thoughts?
I like it. I like the peach flavor, but it's probably not something I could do all the time.
Yeah.
It's not one that I could just sit there and be like, yeah, I need that peach flavor.
That's kind of my thoughts. It doesn't have a bad flavor. I'd say it tastes all right. It isn't anything that I would go out and buy to chew. But at the same time, that's my thoughts. I wouldn't go buy it. But at the same time, it doesn't have a bad flavor. If mixed fruit.
Yeah. Mixed fruit. Yeah, punch type. Yeah. Something to try every once in a while. It's not bad. Something.
Yeah, exactly.
If you want to mix it up a little bit, which is exactly what we're doing.
Yeah.
Mixing it up a little bit.
That's kind of my thing on reviewing is because it really lets me taste the variety. Rather than just sticking with my, main chew is, I get to try others, so I get to expand out and, try them.
Yeah. The cigarette thing, remember? That would be something that I would do, since, I don't know, how many people out there know, of anybody who smokes different cigarette every time?
Yeah. It's almost unheard of.
Nobody does that.
Nobody does that.
Unless you just bum them all the time and you have a different cigarette. But you don't go out and purposely buy a pack of this, a Marlboro, and then cool,
Yeah, exactly.
Just to try them and kind of get a review on those. So that may be something that...
Man, it's cigarette reviews, man. I should throw that on my channel.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Cigarette reviews. Yeah, tobacco reviews, basically.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. What do you think? Let them know.
What's your thoughts, YouTube?
Yeah, we want to know.
Let us know in the comments below. But that's kind of our take on Skoal Extra. It ain't bad. Ain't anything we'd go buy, though. If it's if it's your choice, give it a shot. Let us know what you think of it.
Yep.
Peace.